When politics erupt, it's tempting to pick a side and ride the wave. Some cheer, some deny, some turn every fact into fuel. I understand the impulse. Shock looks for a fast exit. But if we leave it there, we miss the deeper work. The outer world is the projection screen. The inner world is the projector. There's 3 living forces inside each of us. The first is leadership. And leadership asks for responsibility and quiet strength. It's the part that says, I will carry my share, and I will do it without cruelty. When that part is healthy, we set a tone that others can trust. When it's distorted, we reach for power without price, or we avoid the weight and resent those who lift it. The second force is the truth that every person carries equal worth. Not equal skill or equal maturity, but equal value. When that part is healthy, we can hold both compassion and discernment. We can say a life matters and also name a harmful act. When it's distorted, we flatten difference and call it fairness. Growth stalls, dialogue turns dull or explosive. And the third force is freedom joined with care. Freedom asks us to think and act with courage. Care asks us to look out for the ones who are struggling. When this pair is healthy, we take responsibility for our choices, and we help without feeding helplessness. When it's distorted, freedom becomes license, and care becomes a shield for passivity or control. After an event, such as a public killing, all 3 forces get tested at once. Leadership gets pulled toward rage or retreat. Equality gets pulled toward dehumanizing those we blame. Freedom gets pulled toward reaction that deepens harm. You can watch this play out online in real time. The noise rewards the quickest take, not the truest one. Grief becomes content. Cynicism feels smart. Certainty sells. I personally do not want to add to that. So here's the choice I see. We can be used by the moment, or we can use the moment to grow. Being used looks like cheering a death, doubting a death, or spinning a death to fit our favorite plot. Growth starts when we pause, feel the ache, name the fear. Notice what the event pulls up in your own body. And then ask 3 simple questions. Am I willing to lead myself right now? And that might mean stepping back from a thread that's dragging me down. It might mean reaching out to someone I label other and listening longer than is comfortable. It might mean correcting a friend in private instead of shaming them in public. The second question is, am I willing to see equal worth? That means refusing to speak about whole groups as if they are less than human. It also means refusing to excuse harm because someone is on my team. Equal worth is not the same as equal innocence. It's a way of looking that keeps the heart open while the mind stays clear. And the third question is, am I willing to practice freedom with care? And that means using my voice without fueling chaos. It means taking responsibility for the reach of my words. It means helping where I can in practical ways, not just posting. Some will run for office, some will organize, some will cook a meal, sit with a friend, or protect a child from the worst of the noise. All of that counts. I read takes this week that tried to connect every dot. And I get it. Patterns can be real. They can also be a trap. When the map becomes the meal, we stop tasting life as it is. We stop seeing the person in front of us. We stop doing the small good things that actually change a day. What I'm choosing instead is a cleaner practice. No cheering for harm, no casual slander, no high from outrage. Less performance, more presence. If I don't know, I say I don't know. If I speak, I aim for accuracy and kindness. If I act, I do it in a way I can explain to a child without shame. This is not soft. It's a strong spine with a soft front. It's how a community keeps its center when storms roll through. Real healing doesn't come from winning the thread. It comes from steady people holding a field where grief, reason, and repair can coexist. That is the seed of a wiser politics. Leadership that serves, equal worth with honest difference, freedom with care. If that sounds simple, it is. And it's also hard. It asks for daily choices that no one is going to be clapping for. It asks for the long work of cleaning our inner world so our outer work has weight. It asks us to be the kind of neighbor who lowers the heat in the room. I believe this is how we rise above the churn. One person at a time, then many, then enough to change the tone. If you're hurting right now, I see you. If you're feeling furious, I see you too. Take a breath. Put your hand on your heart. Ask those 3 questions. Am I willing to lead myself right now? Am I willing to see equal worth? Am I willing to practice freedom with care? Lead yourself. Honor equal worth. Practice freedom with care. Then do the next honest thing in front of you. The future grows from that.